Well, there's just so many little things, like these ants. Like most people, when they see these, they're actually not too bad right now, but these little ants, these guys that are going for my maple syrup, basically. But most people get annoyed or don't like them, but or even kill them. We'll kill things. But there's this thing that happens when you decline to kill something. It lives. If I killed those things, they'd be gone. But now that I haven't killed them, they're still alive. And I'll go and sit down and do my own thing. And later on, I'll think, that little ant, he's still alive. He's doing his thing because I didn't kill it. That matters. That adds up. If you normally would kill something, a bug or whatever, it hurts to kill things. But when you let it live or rescue it or, put it outside, and later on that comes back as a kind of a gift that it's still out there living, and you participated in that thing continuing to live in the world. Those things, that's a real gateway. That's an entry point into this way of being by deliberately exercising your capacity to feel like you're participating in the creative life force by letting something live. You feel the benefit of that. It feels good. It makes you happy. And then that grows into another one. And then that grows into another one. And you start being more benevolent. And you start feeling the benefits of that benevolence. You start feeling happier because things are alive in the world that wouldn't be. Because you decided to let it live and to be a part of the world. I know that sounds ridiculous because I still, if I get a tick, sorry, buddy, you're parasitizing me. You're gone.
Mosquito,
you're going to keep me up all night and you're going to suck my blood and potentially give me a disease. You're dead. I'm sorry. But there are other things like these little ants. And now when I see these ants, I associate them with the good feeling. I'm like, my little ants are still here. Sometimes when I use this, I'll leave a little bit on the edge because I know they're going to find it. And the next day I'll come up and there'll be this big line and they'll be all celebrating around it. And it feels really good.
And they're enjoying it as much as you are.
They're totally enjoying it. And I'm enjoying it. And I'm living in a different world than if I saw those ants and I'm like, those goddamn ants, I got to get some poison on those. That is not a good world to live in. But this world that I'm talking about, where you just participate in the beauty and the complexity, even if it's not always comfortable or what you're used to, I'm telling you, it adds up. I mean, and the other thing is like these little spiders that live under here, they eat the ants, so it's and I get to participate in this whole
ecosystem of the countertop.
Yeah.
The countertop ecosystem.
Yeah, and it feels like it makes you happy. You will, believe me, or fake it till you make it, try it. I guess that's my point. Try this simple little thing of not killing something that you would have normally killed and see if later on during the day, suddenly you get this little tinge of feeling good that you didn't do that. Because that thing's still alive. Okay.
Sorry.
No. There's nothing to be sorry about. We'll figure this out.
I love watching them.
The ants?
Yeah, I love watching them as they leave a source and then they communicate that, and then the next one leaves that ant, and it keeps going down the line, and then the ant that communicated the message then talks to the next one, and it's all through pheromones. It's all through smell.
Okay, but the thing you just pointed out was that when you observe ants like that, you start to notice patterns, things that they're doing that you wouldn't notice if you only watched them for 5 seconds, right? It takes time for you to watch them and see what they're doing. They're leaving these little pheromone trails. They're communicating back. They're coming in. They're drinking it and bringing it back to the nest. Whatever that's what they're doing. They're putting it in their bodies and then carrying it back to the nest for the benefit of the whole nest. But those patterns, those little complexities, those nuances, they don't become visible unless you literally look at them and contemplate them and sort of meditate on what's going on there and project yourself into their body. That's compassion. That's empathy. You're exercising the organ of empathy when you do that. Ants are teaching us how to be more empathetic. dude, that's the key. That's that process of the world, the natural world. What else is there? The world, nature, teaching us capacities of things like things that you would think are only human, right? Only humans have compassion, but it's being taught to us by ants. If you are open and willing to learn, ants can teach humans how to be compassionate. That process of the world teaching us how to be human is that's the basis of earthling theory. And it doesn't apply just to ants. I'll show you how rocks, stones, and stone tools were the earth itself, literally stones, teaching us how to tell stories, how to do art, how to have an aesthetic appreciation, how to do metaphor. Rocks taught us how to do metaphor.